Alright boys, in this video I'm showing off my latest Path of Exile build. It's an absolute monster that melts bosses and cruises through maps like butter. I've been tweaking it to get that perfect mix of damage, survivability and speed, and I gotta say it feels insanely smooth. If you're looking for a new league starter or just something fun to try, this build's got you covered. So stick around for the breakdown, gameplay and some spicy tips to make it even better. So let me know what you think in the comments below and let's theorycraft together. So this is the third and final video of my Polytheist Frostnova build. In this video I'll show you what it's capable of on a minimal budget, and by the video so far you can see how fun and satisfying the build looks to play. I'll be running tier 15 maps with absolutely no problem, minimal effort clearing all content, whether it's tough rares, juicy map mods or even some more challenging bosses the game throws at me. Since my last video I've taken time to fine tune the build even further, tackling some of the issues we ran into like mana sustain and survivability, and now it feels smoother, stronger and more reliable than ever. This setup has been the perfect league start for me, offering a fantastic mix of damage, speed and durability, making it an absolute blast to play. If you're looking for something that can handle all content, scale well into the end game and remain fun without requiring an insane investment, you should definitely give it a shot. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you've got any ideas for further improvements, I'd love to hear them. Happy hunting. Okay, so we're in game here now, and I'm just going to show you some of the gear upgrades that I've made since the last video. This is a really good upgrade. I've put some Eldritch implicit modifiers onto my gloves, giving me 0.2% of lightning damage leached as life. And with the ability that we're using, Ice Nova Frostbolts, it deals a lot of lightning damage. We also got Katava's Thirst, a corrupted version, which gives 0.5% of lightning damage leached as life. This cost me around 10 to 15 chaos. The boots here is great. We've got two implicits that are really good for us. So the first one is we regenerate 0.2% of life per second per endurance charge, and we also got 4% increased action speed. The ones that we got were a massive upgrade, and this one I actually crafted myself. All I had to use was a Deafening Essence of Woe on a Profane Wand base. It gave me cast speed, spell damage, lightning damage and a huge maximum mana increase, 122. It also gave some increased spell critical strike chance, which is always good. The other one we got has just got massive spell damage, sat at 124% increase. It's also got some good cast speed on there, and that gave me a really big DPS boost. And we're currently sitting at the tooltip of 81,000 DPS in the hideout. So we actually picked up the Cloak of Defiance as well, like I mentioned in the last video. I managed to get a 6-link version for around 2.5 divines. This was great, it gave me Mind Over Matter, which allowed a couple of skill points on the tree to be freed up so we could use elsewhere. It gave maximum mana and regeneration of mana per second as well. So the thing I wanted to show you most was, since the last video we were having huge mana issues. Our cast speed was so high and our mana cost of our abilities was high due to Archmage that we were just running out of mana too fast. I thought the best way to counteract this would be mana regeneration, so I focused a lot of skills into mana regen on the passive skill tree. The issue was, it wasn't enough. So what I actually went for was an anointment on my amulet called Mind Drinker, and what it does is it increases maximum mana by 20% and recovers 2% of mana on kill. And if you're looking at some of the videos through the gameplay, you'll see that my mana is just completely topped up most of the time. The only time we have any problems is when we go into a boss fight and we've got no other adds to kill. Our mana is being used quite a lot there. But don't underestimate this passive skill point. If you're playing the build and you're having problems with mana throughout any part of the game, get this anointment on your amulet. It will change the way you play the game. A couple of other things that we did is we moved our glorious Vanity Timeless Jewel up to this socket here, because Mind Over Matter we now get from our chest piece, so we could take this Corrupted Soul. We moved the Careful Planning Dexterity Jewel up to here. This turns all of our intelligence nodes into dexterity nodes, and we did need the extra dex for some of our skill gems. And one of the more notable changes that we made is we bought this, the Unnatural Instinct. I told you I'd be getting it in this one, but just look at all the stats we get from this one jewel. I'll give you a second. so that is absolutely crazy. We also get +5 maximum mana for all of the nodes that we've taken here. This also applies to all these nodes in this ring here, because this jewel activates them all. Alright, yeah, so that's everything on this build that I've wanted to show you guys. I've had a really good time on this League starter, it's been really enjoyable. Put a few divines into it, but that's usually what you expect to do on your first League start. Put a couple of divines in, make a couple of divines back, and get ready to go into the next build. So, thank you very much for watching, all the subscribers and all the comments and all the views, giving me a massive boost in my confidence in making some more videos, so I appreciate it, thank you very much. Alright boys, it's time for the switch up. I've been having a blast with the Ice Nova build, but I'm ready to shake things up and try something new. So I'm making the jump to Lightning Strike. Ice Nova has been an absolute powerhouse for me, it's been clearing maps with style and freezing everything in sight. But I wanted to test out something a little more melee focused with big hit potential and some solid single target damage. Lightning Strike has been a fan favourite for a while, and with the right setup it absolutely shreds through bosses and maps alike. In my upcoming videos I'll be showcasing the build, going over the gear, passive tree and everything you need to know to make it shine. If you've played Lightning Strike before or have any tips, just drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so stay tuned for the breakdown and let's see how this new build stacks up. Peace.